The Second World War witnessed the rise of air power as a decisive factor in modern warfare. Among the many aircraft that graced the skies, the American B-17 Flying Fortress and the British Avro Lancaster stand out as icons of strategic bombing. These four-engined behemoths carried the fight deep into enemy territory, leaving an indelible mark on the conflict's course. The B-17, with its reputation for resilience and firepower, became synonymous with the United States Army Air Force's daylight bombing campaign against Nazi Germany. On the other hand, the Lancaster, renowned for its immense payload capacity, spearheaded the Royal Air Force's devastating night raids. In this comparative analysis, we delve into the heart of these legendary bombers, examining their design philosophies, strengths, weaknesses, and ultimately, their impact on the outcome of World War II. The B-17 Flying Fortress and the Avro Lancaster, while both classified as heavy bombers, were products of distinct design philosophies. The B-17 embodied the American belief in daylight precision bombing, relying on its heavily armed defensive system to survive enemy fighter attacks. Boeing's design emphasized crew protection and firepower. The aircraft bristled with 13.50 caliber machine guns in multiple powered turrets, earning it the Flying Fortress moniker. In contrast, the Lancaster emerged from a British doctrine that favored night bombing for its tactical advantages. Avro focused on range and payload capacity, sacrificing some defensive armament for the ability to deliver heavier bomb loads deep into enemy territory. The Lancaster's design prioritized bomb-carrying capacity over defensive firepower. Its cavernous bomb bay could accommodate a variety of ordnance, including the massive Grand Slam earthquake bomb. The B-17's defensive armament was legendary. Its 13.50 caliber machine guns, distributed across multiple powered turrets, provided overlapping fields of fire. These included a dorsal turret, a ventral ball turret, two waist gun positions, a tail gunner position, and a cheek turret in the nose. This formidable firepower, combined with tight bomber formations, created a deadly gauntlet for Luftwaffe fighters. The B-17 became known for its ability to absorb punishment and still bring its crews home. The Lancaster, while not as heavily armed as the B-17, still boasted 8.303 caliber machine guns in three turrets: a nose turret, a dorsal turret, and a tail turret. However, the Lancaster's primary defense lay in its ability to fly at night, evading enemy fighters under the cover of darkness. The Lancaster's defensive strategy relied on minimizing contact with enemy fighters. Its night bombing missions aimed to exploit the darkness and minimize the effectiveness of German air defenses. Both bombers possessed impressive bomb load capacities and operational ranges. However, the Lancaster held a distinct advantage in payload, capable of carrying up to 14,000 pounds of bombs, significantly more than the B-17's 8,000-pound capacity. The Lancaster's massive bomb bay could accommodate a variety of ordnance, including the massive Grand Slam earthquake bomb, designed to destroy heavily fortified targets. The B-17, while carrying a lighter bomb load, could still inflict significant damage. In terms of range, the Lancaster again had the edge. It could fly missions of over 2,500 miles, compared to the B-17's maximum range of around 2,000 miles. This extended range allowed the Lancaster to strike targets deep within Germany that were beyond the reach of B-17s based in England. Section 5. The B-17 in action daylight raids over Europe. The B-17 Flying Fortress became synonymous with the United States Army Air Force's daylight bombing campaign against Nazi Germany. Operating from bases in England, B-17s flew in large formations, targeting German industrial centers, airfields, and military installations. The daylight raids were extremely hazardous. Luftwaffe fighters, alerted to the American bomber formations, would engage in fierce air battles. The skies over Germany became a crucible where American aircrews faced relentless attacks. Despite heavy losses, the B-17 raids took a significant toll on German war production. The constant threat of American bombers forced the Luftwaffe to divert resources from the Eastern Front, impacting the course of the war. Section 6. The Lancaster's night fury crushing blows under the cover of darkness. The Avro Lancaster played a crucial role in the Royal Air Force's Bomber Command Offensive against Germany. Operating primarily at night, Lancasters unleashed devastating raids on German cities and industrial targets. The night bombing campaign was controversial. While it aimed to cripple German war production and morale, it also resulted in significant civilian casualties. The ethics of area bombing remain a subject of debate to this day. The Lancaster's heavy bomb load, including the use of incendiary bombs, caused widespread destruction in German cities. The raids, while taking a toll on civilian populations, disrupted German war production and transportation networks. Section 7. Strategic impact, shaping the course of the war. Both the B-17 and the Lancaster played pivotal roles in shaping the course of World War II. The B-17's daylight raids forced the Luftwaffe to divert resources and weakened German air defenses, paving the way for the eventual Allied invasion of Europe. The Lancaster's night bombing campaign, while controversial, disrupted German war production and undermined morale. The combined impact of these strategic bombing campaigns significantly contributed to the Allied victory. The B-17's daylight bombing campaign forced the Luftwaffe to divert resources from other fronts, aiding the Soviet war effort in the east. The Lancaster's night bombing raids, meanwhile, targeted German industrial centers, disrupting war production. Section 8. Strengths and weaknesses. A balanced perspective. The B-17's strengths lay in its defensive armament, its ability to operate in daylight, and its precision bombing capabilities when conditions allowed. However, its weaknesses included its vulnerability to flak and its limited bomb load capacity compared to the Lancaster. The Lancaster's strengths were its immense bomb load, long range, and ability to operate at night, minimizing fighter interception. Its weaknesses included its weaker defensive armament and less accurate bombing due to the limitations of night operations. Both aircraft had their strengths and weaknesses, reflecting their respective design philosophies and the strategic demands of the air war over Europe. The B-17's daylight precision bombing and the Lancaster's night area bombing represented two sides of the same coin in the Allied air offensive. Section 9 Conclusion. Enduring legends of the skies. The B-17 Flying Fortress and the Avro Lancaster stand as enduring symbols of air power in World War II. These iconic bombers, each embodying a distinct design philosophy and operational doctrine, played pivotal roles in the Allied victory. The B-17's resilience and firepower in daylight raids and the Lancaster's awesome bomb load and night bombing capabilities left an indelible mark on the course of the war. While the debate over their respective merits continues, their combined impact on the outcome of World War II remains undeniable. These aircraft and the brave aircrews who flew them serve as a testament to the courage, innovation, and sacrifice of a generation that fought for freedom against tyranny. Their legacy continues to inspire awe and respect, reminding us of the enduring power of air power in shaping the destiny of nations.